All right, let's start this thing up. Testing 1, 2, 3. Sunday night Knicks. Salute to Knicks Nation. Jay Ellis.
CP.
There was a reason why Friday night show was, so much jubilation, I should say. So much excitement from Friday night show. The overreactions were welcome, Jay Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
And for good reason, because you had to expect a night like this. And it was ugly, man. Knicks lose in preseason game number 2 in Detroit, 99-91. It was ugly as soon as it started, Jails. And we figured Detroit was going to recover. They were going to get settled in. They had a former coach of the year in Dwayne Casey. And look, he looked at this team and said, you know what? They call these guys the New York Bricks on KnicksFanTV for a reason. He was watching KnicksFanTV. He watches. And he said, he subscribes. He hits that thumbs up button for you boys. Mm-hmm. And he said, you know what? They call them the New York Bricks for a reason. Let's throw a little zone out there on these guys. And after that was all she wrote, JLs.
Yeah.
The point guards were ineffective.
You have point guards on the team?
Not tonight. Sloppy all over the place. Lackadaisical defense. And that was all she wrote. You know what? Second half, it looked good. You had some very good spirited play from R.J. Barrett and Alec Burks, who I continue to say they're going to need his offense desperately.
Yes.
But once again, as they get to the fourth quarter, your fringe guys, I call these guys the fringe guys, and Frank, Kevin Knox, Dennis Smith Jr. I call them the fringe guys because I think their playing time is at most at stake, and they didn't deliver. They did not deliver, and that's essentially what happened. They go into the fourth quarter tied, and Detroit basically takes over after your fringe guys come in the game. So 99-91, Jay Ellis. What you think about the performance out there tonight?
A lot to discuss. First and foremost, this first unit struggled in the first quarter, but when the second unit came in, the energy level dropped another level. We can never really get organized.
Right.
But they said they threw a zone at us. And point blank period, Dennis Smith Jr. looked very confused.
DSJ was sloppy, man. DSJ let me down tonight, JL. Stumbling and bumbling. He's running backwards, JL. His first quarter, he's running in circles backwards and crosses over the half court line, the back court. I said, no, yeah. We going the other way, man.
Exactly. He was over dribbling. Coach called timeout, said, let's talk about it. Let's pass the ball more. So then he's thinking out there. He's passing the ball. He's giving turnovers.
Yeah.
The offense is stagnant. Coach called timeout. It says, you know what? Put Frank in. I don't know. Put Frank in IQ. Because whatever's happening right now isn't worth watching.
Yeah.
It seems to all fall apart. And also, Obi Toppin, the Obi that we saw the first game, we really didn't get to see the second game.
Didn't get it going. He couldn't get it going. Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit, they adjusted to his this post game. He really wasn't really allowed to post. He saw double triple teams all day. Got thrown off by that zone as well, and it just kind of it emphasizes the point that we really need a point guard, because if he can't do it by himself, you want to go to that pick and roll lob, set the table type offense, and we just did not have that here today.
This is the problem that this team is going to continue to have, JLS. And again, as I've been saying past couple episodes, Tom Thibodeau is going to struggle with this rotation. He's going to struggle with these lineups just like every other coach did before him, because you're not going to have – I know it's only preseason. I know it's only game 2, but we saw this last year. There was a reason why this team was dead last in offense, dead last in half-court offense, dead last in transition. They don't have the guards.
Yeah.
They don't have the guards. Pick and roll offense. They don't have the guards. They don't. Now, Friday night, they were aggressive. They did a great job attacking. From Peyton to DSJ, I thought they did a commendable job attacking. Today, it was the complete opposite. As you said, DSJ was just all over the place. And the guard play was largely ineffective. I thought that impacted a lot of people's games, including Obi. Now, Quickly Hive turned up today.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Quickly got in the game, and his first NBA points, JLS, was not a 3. It was actually a runner. But But again, the 3-guard lineup, I think it's gonna have to be that way, bro. They're gonna have to go by committee, and with RJ at the center, you know, RJ Frank quickly, RJ Rivers quickly, RJ Rivers Frank. Burks has to play as well. You know, I think that might be a look that Tibbs has to go to, man, because you can't come out in these games with one shooter in your lineup, RJ, Peyton, Randle, Noel. It's not a good recipe, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you start to see a little bit here too, man. You start to see toward the end of the game, third, fourth quarter, RJ was handling the ball at point a lot more. So you're definitely going to see that. And it was also interesting to see that after he went away from DSJ, he ran Frank at the point for a few minutes. Yeah. Then he put Frank on the bench, and you saw quickly running the point guard spot with Bullock and the starters to close it. You know he's searching. There might be life for Quickly to get some of these rotations.
Maybe with Rivers out, this is Quickly's opportunity, and he's got to come in and shine. But they may have to go that committee route. Like I said, the one person of the new guys who to me has to be a lock, I keep saying it, is Burks.
Absolutely,
it has to be Burks. He has to be in there because he can get you the 3-point shooting off ball. He's capable of putting it on the floor, driving to the hoop. As I said, he draws fouls well, and you saw him and RJ had a nice little chemistry going there in the third quarter. RJ found him in the corner for a nice 3. I thought RJ settled in, definitely was taking it to the rim. Mid range was working, mid range was cooking. Very efficient game for RJ tonight. That's what you like to see. And I think that was just about it, man. Julius, again, the good and the bad, it's all the same.
Yeah,
it's all the same with Julius JL.
It's interesting, and Alec, I predicted Alec Burks could start because of the ties to the new regime and his versatility, and it looks like it's going to trend that way. And also, Julius is so polarizing because that third quarter, like you can very well say Julius was a huge part of that third quarter comeback, along with that first unit. And you saw all the sides of Julius that you loved and hate. He pushed the ball, got some easy baskets. At some points, he ran point forward, and it looked okay. He passed the ball out to the appropriate man, and he made a play out of that. And then sometimes he did the ISO ball, and he's knocking his head into Blake Griffin, causing offensive fouls. And it's like, we got the best and the worst of Julius. It's crazy because as bad as he is, or as good as he is, I mean, he's still our best player. One of our best players.
That's it. It's the gift and the curse. So you take the good with the bad. You had Mitch with 5 fouls off the bench. I mean, it's preseason. Go ahead, you use your bullets up, but not a disciplined game from Mitch that you're hoping he has, that he needs to have if he wants to even be a starter. And so, in that, when you look at how Mitch has played, you're kind of happy Noel is here because you just don't know what to expect.
Yeah, he really needs to put it together. The 5 fouls in 12 minutes, he has to compose himself, man. Like, he has so much talent, but it just seems like he's stuck in one gear right now, and I need him to upgrade a little bit. I need to see that work that you put in the summer and elevate your game. Come on,
Facts.
man. Rooting for you, man.
Facts. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick show, JLs. Even the sirens came on early, bro. The sirens, like Carlos Martinez said in the show, it's not a show without the sirens in the background. The sirens came early, JL. It's just like the Sandman at the Apollo. Exactly. It's gonna be an early night, man. It's gonna be an early night. Let's get to the phones. I don't have much else to say, man. Ace from Brooklyn. Ace, what's good, bro? Hang on one second. Might be having some phone issues. Hold on. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. You know what, JLs? It would help if we actually dialed into the switchboard.
That was okay. Well, you dialing. I'll talk about something else.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm in preseason mode. Go ahead. Don't mind me, man.
We all in preseason mode. We get the kinks out,
man. Do your thing, bro. Yeah, do your thing. I'm in preseason mode. Go ahead.
Another interesting thing about this game is the lineups. We were trying to figure out how they were going to utilize Obi and Mitch. Obi just backing up Mitch straight on. Today we saw Mitch Obi and Randle. I'm sorry, we saw Obi at the 4, Randle at the 5 today, and I gotta say, it didn't look as bad as I thought it would.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible to close that second quarter. You know, it was Obi and Randle versus Plumlee and Blake. Blake is looking kind of washed. Don't get me wrong, but you know he's got some Antonio McDyess vibes right now. But we'll see how he comes along. But it didn't kill him. And
didn't kill him.
In these times when you kind of have to figure out, you know, that offense-defense balance, I think you're going to see a lot more of it as the season goes on, for sure.
Yeah, it was like, well, we didn't have the shot blocking, but the speed of Randle and Obi, I think, overwhelmed a little bit, which helped kind of propel that end of the second quarter run that we had. You know, because Plumlee he's kind of that slow old school center, and when you have a guy like Randle and Obi who both run the floor, that's what they do. It uses to our advantage. He's able to get out in some fast breaks and turn some of these turnovers into some easy buckets.
Definitely. All right, let's go to the phones now. Should be good. Ace, what's going on, bro?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. I watched the game tonight. You know, it looks like it's just the same old with the starting lineup. We've seen 60% of that last season with the Julius Randle, Elfrid Payton connection.
Yeah.
You know, like Randle had a good game, so I'm going to slack off for him tonight. But Elfrid still, man, he's not the answer at the point guard position for us. And I don't know what you guys think, but I think that we need to keep kind of mixing and matching that position, particularly in the starting lineup, because the starters get the lion's share in a minute. And then I really want to see Thibs, though, like kind of play different lineups and different combinations. I just don't feel like guys are getting a fair shot at rotational minutes. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. And by the way, Noel and Burks in the starting lineup is pretty cool because they're professionals, man. They come to get work done.
Yeah.
You know, so hopefully we have a good year and a good season. And thanks for taking my call, guys.
Thanks, Ace. Thanks, Ace. Yeah, and he hit the nail on the head, JLs. Even though it's just a preseason game, we saw all of this last year, which makes you feel like it's going to be more of the same. You know it's going to be more of the same.
Yeah.
You know? It's signs of a bad team. They don't shoot free throws well. They are, I think Mac Reed put up on Twitter, they are 13 of 56 from downtown, bro. 13 of 56 from downtown in these two games. And again, that's just a sign of a bad team. They don't shoot threes well. They don't shoot free throws well. And they're not passing it as well.
And 13 for 56 from downtown. Free throws, 26 of 45. So shooting overall, they're not good at.
Yeah.
Even Randle, the buckets he scored, he wasn't really efficient on that side of the ball. So, I mean, the only one who really had an efficient night in my eyes, or not in my eyes, just the numbers show it, is RJ Barrett. So if you're looking for a positive, you can look at RJ and say, okay, there's something there.
10 to 17. RJ was good, man. RJ was good tonight. Burks as well. RJ and Burks, that was a silver lining to the night for sure. 100%. 100%. And as Ace said, you're going to need Burks in the lineup, and you're going to have to try one of these off-ball guys. If Frank has to get more of a look, Rivers when he comes in quickly, they're going to have to figure that out, man, because Peyton is who he is. And the way this lineup is built, he can't help them. That is the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but the thing is, Peyton needs to get minutes too. It's like, it's one of those things where he can't shoot, but he just organizes everybody still better than anybody.
Still better than anybody. That's the problem. That's the catch-22.
And it's frustrating.
That's the catch-22. You know, none of your three or, you know, your main two, I don't know how you want to categorize DSJ, Frank, whatever. If you want to put them in the three, none of those three gives you anything perfectly, you know. And so, again, I think you're going to have to go with the guys that give you the best chance to put the ball in the basket.
You know. Absolutely. Austin Rivers, I'm not sure. He has a groin. I think it's a groin pull.
Yeah, could be a lingering thing.
Those are tricky, man.
We
all know about those groins. You be in 1-2 games, mix a week, so it could be to that timing. We'll see what we have when we have Austin Rivers, but we not But I would be wary of Austin Rivers getting consistent minutes this season.
That's a fact, bro. Back to the phones, Jay Ellis. Let's hear from our guy Benji of Uncut Gems fame. Movie star Benji. Benji, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you guys. Kind of disappointed in the effort tonight. I have to say I would have much rather seen Quickly get minutes tonight than like DSJ. I know you're trying to figure out what our point guard is, but I think Quickly is, you can tell he's got high basketball IQ out there. I would have liked to seen him get a chance. And I hate to say it, and I don't want to overreact for preseason, but I've almost had it with Knox, man. I mean, this guy just 2 air balls. I mean, he just doesn't have it. He just doesn't seem to be able to put it all together. And his shot selection is just so incredibly poor.
Together,
it's
man.
almost like he catches it from 22 feet out and just jacks it up. Like he doesn't even. He's got all this ability, this athleticism, this body type, and quickness, and he just doesn't use it. So I don't know. I've kind of almost had it with him. I'd rather see Miles Powell out there. I'd rather see Brazikas out there than Knox at this point. I'll let you guys react to that, but
appreciate it.
Hopefully we can right the ship on Wednesday.
Hopefully, man. Thanks, Benji. Hopefully, bro. Kev didn't look too good tonight, JLs. Kev didn't have it. He didn't have his fastball, as they say.
Right. Yeah.
Radio land.
His jump shot's still in New York. That's
Kev was stumbling and bumbling out there, JLs.
It was awful.
Oof.
The air balls.
Couple terrible charges. Couple air balls.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not getting too high. I'm not getting too low.
Yeah.
I praised Kev last game.
Wasn't his night
Wasn't his night tonight. Just like I'm not gonna make assumptions that their starters, starting Crowder and they're on their way the first game. I'm not making any assumptions that they're dumpster fluid this game. I'm going to keep observing their progress to see what happens. Everybody knows my stance on all those players. I feel like they have a long way to go. I'm just waiting to see what happens.
That's a fact, man. So to everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Had to throw the slow-mo mode on. There's a lot of irate fans in the chat going on right now. Let me slow it down so the people can read. Chris Riddick, salute to Chris. 13 of 56 from three-point line, 23%. 26 of 45, JLs, from the free throw line, 48%. 48%.
Houseway. I don't get it.
Those are the signs of a bad team, bro. When you are 30th in the league in half-court offense, the best ways to score for this team is going to be in transition, letting your defense turn into offense, forcing the issue, getting into the paint, stopping the clock, drawing fouls, and you got to hit your free throws, bro. That's the only way they'll be even decent offensively.
It's like our 3-point shooters were hitting 3 points. Only like Reggie Bullock, 1 for 7.
Yeah.
1 for 7. And he had open looks. They were open, and he was still breaking.
Yeah.
Obi Toppin, he missed. He was 1 for 6. That one looked really good.
Yeah. Obi, he was frustrated all night. His body language wasn't good. As soon as he started missing fouls and they blew some, DSJ blew some defensive assignments and Obi was out of it from early. So he didn't have it. But whatever. Second game, he's a rookie. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is what it is. But like I say, Jails, if you catch this team on their feet in the half court, they're doomed. That's just the bottom line. They have to run and gun. DSJ, this is the problem. Like DSJ, he's running all over the top of the key, all over the backcourt, and not going to the hoop.
Nope. Not going.
You got to go that way, bro. He's all over the perimeter and not getting anybody involved, not getting offense organized, bro.
He's dribbling the hell out the ball, not going anywhere.
That's it.
It's like you just watch Ja Morant and what he does with his athleticism, and you're like, DSJ, watch Ja, dude. It's just like it's all athleticism. There's no thinking the game. There's no reading the game. There's no learning angles. It's like you just wonder how much does he study the game at all.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Tough one, man. If you guys are new in the chat, leave us a hashtag new. We'll shout you guys out. Still got almost 2,000 watching JLs between KnicksFanTV and Nick of Time Show. Salute to everybody watching on Facebook as well. Number one show for the fans by the fans. Win, lose, or draw. We are in here heavy. And let's go back to the phone, JLs. We haven't heard from my guy Doc Ross in a minute, man. Doc Ross, how you feeling, bro?
Yo, man, I'm good. CPJ, Ellis, what's good with you guys?
Yo, long time, man. Happy holidays, my dude. Hope you being healthy and safe, man. How's everything?
Oh, yeah, man. I've been safe and everything. Just been working a lot, man. But I catch the show every week. I just been on the low, like my man Orange Juice Jones and everything, sitting back chilling and everything. Y'all know that, right? So you walking in the ring, you know what I'm saying? So let me just say this, man. Get it out the way. Tonight, I blame tonight on two people, Tibbs and Randle. Tibbs left the starters in there, and the first quarter was horrible. And I'm like, why are you not taking Randle out of the damn game? And the first person that you replace off the bench is, Bullock or somebody. I'm like, yo, he completely ruined the whole game. And I'm getting tired of them. Everybody like, let's see with Randle. We got these veterans, right? Obviously, they haven't been getting it done. Let's put the young people in there. Let's see what we can do with the young people, man. You know what I'm saying? Put Quigley in there. Like, I was like, all right, cool. You put DSJ in it. Yo, you know how you're a long-time Knicks fan. You know you're frustrated when you yelling at the TV. I'm literally yelling at the TV like, yo, take this dude out. Like, I don't understand how you could leave Randle in there, especially when he was with the Bulls. He played somebody like Rose, but you won't play Toppins? And Toppins is clearly a better player. He's a willing passer. Randle, oh my, like, I just want to know, do you guys put this on Tibbs too? Don't just put it on like, DSJ, because Tibbs is putting people out there.
Nah, and appreciate the call, bro. Appreciate the call. JLs, this is what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
These are your horses, man. These are your horses. And hey, he gave Julius 32 minutes. He gave RJ 36 minutes. Mm-hmm. That is a sign of things to come. He's trying to get these guys ready.
Yeah.
Iggy's not getting burned. Those guys at the end of the bench, they're not worried about them. They're not going to play anyway in the regular season.
Nope.
He's trying to see who is going to be in his 9 to 10-man rotation. These are the guys that's going to get minutes. Julius, 32. Noel, 21. Peyton, 18. Burks, 21. RJ, 36. Obi, 24. Yeah. That'll go up. Reggie Bullock, 21 minutes, Jay Ellis. He's going to go with him because he still trusts him. He didn't have a good shooting night, but he shot better than Kev.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I can't even put everything on Randle. Granted, Randle had some horrible moments. He looked off some people who thought they were open. I said on Twitter, Frank just hit an open three, drilled it. Next play down the court, Julius Randle looks him off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, come on. It's like he did some bonehead things, but he also kept us in the game in spurts. That first unit got us back in the game in the third quarter. Really, the kids really lost us the game once the
fourth quarter started. They came into the fourth tied up. The Fringe guys, DSJ once again, Kev, Frank, Obi, Mitch, that lineup, they blew it.
Exactly.
They blew the game.
They blew it.
Let's just be real. Now, people want Quickly in there. Right now he's in there. We'll see what happens Wednesday. But once Austin Rivers comes in, who's going to be impacted? Who's going to get cut out? Is it DSJ? Is it Frank? Is it Quickly? You have a crowded backcourt. I want to see Quickly get more opportunities for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, we just need the shooting. We just need the shooting.
Need the shooting, bro.
It was interesting too because today Quickly came in with Frank, and they had Quickly playing the point, and Frank playing the off guard. So what happens is he's passing the ball to Frank. Frank is shooting it in the corner. And in my mind, I'm like, maybe it should be the other way around.
It should be the other way around, like, bro. Frank, we know he's efficient from the corners. Okay, that's fine. But I want to see Quickly. This is what we drafted Quickly for. I want to see Quickly letting it fly and not necessarily handling the rock. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah. Very interesting. In that regard, for Doc Ross's point, you hope Tibbs makes that proper adjustment and lets Frank, do more of the handling. But again, it was still good to see Quickly out there, see what he was doing, and got his little floater game in, and yeah, he was decent. He was decent.
I like it. I like the way he does this little head fake and go. I can see him catching a lot of people with that, especially with his speed.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Salute to everybody in the chat. Let's get those likes up. Hit those thumbs up button for you boys. We got let's shout out some people, JL. Shout out No Name Team hashtag New. Shout out EGNYC. What's going on? Ed Santana, always in here. What's going on, Ed? Gotta be Legend checking in. Costa Rica heavy. We got Siami checking in from Malaysia, Jay Ellis.
Woo, Malaysia.
Oh, yeah, we heavy, man. Good morning to everybody in the Asia Pacific region. You know, this is the morning show. You know, it's kind of like Good Morning America for APAC. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Right. I always love morning shows.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to SK in the building. Shout out
SK,
to you.
what's good? What's good?
Yeah, man.
Definitely want to shout out Juan Harry. What's going on, Juan?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Kaiser Soze 718. Sound like a New York guy. Shout out to you, Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiser's always in here heavy. Shout out Argides Loriano. Salute. All right. Salute. All of that good stuff, man.
Yo, shout out to Gregory Castillo over here modding for me.
Castillo. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Castillo. My cousin Winston's in the shout out to my cousin Winston Ellis. Shout out to you.
Winston Ellis, what's going on? We got Carlos Martinez, Australia, in here heavy. Jacinto Rivera, Puerto Rico, in here heavy, JLs.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Boricua.
Let's go.
Alo Wise is in the building as well. And Fritz, my guy Fritz, always holding down.
Salute to Fritz, man. Always promoting, man. Fritz is always promoting. Definitely appreciate that. All right. let's hear from some more peeps. See what's going on the phone lines here, JLs.
Okay.
I told you Friday was the overreaction show. We had to.
Man. You gotta have some fun.
We had to have some fun because it's gonna be more nights like this. Kev from Maryland. Kev, what's going on?
Yo, what's good, KnicksFanTV? Man, that was a hard game to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, tough game to watch, Kev. But like I said, it's gonna be more like that where that came from. So get used to it.
For sure. Hey, well, the season just getting started, and I kind of want to talk about like the season as a whole, and I think it's going to start with this point guard play. Like we don't have any. We don't have any point guard play. You got Peyton out there. All right, listen. I think the best we could do is with Peyton and Frank. One thing I noticed is that at the half, Frank and Quickly, but I'm mainly talking about Frank, was the only plus player at the half. He was +3. Randle was -8. DSJ was -8. And I mean, you saw the game, how it unfolded, that like Randle and DSJ were playing minus, they were minus players today.
Yeah.
The DSJ experiment has to end. Let's just quit it. Because the man does not make good decisions.
Yeah, it's over, man. It's over,
like,
Jay Ellis.
He doesn't have good ideas.
It's over.
What to do at the point guard. I think at the point guard, we need to rock with Peyton and Frank. We need to see more RJ at the 1. If we're going to survive this season, we might need to just really understand that RJ at the 1 is going to be the best we could do in spurts. When we saw Quickly at the 1, I was very confused by that because it's like his first NBA minutes.
Right, they put him at the 1. Right,
I wasn't confused. Did you see what happened with DSJ and Frank at the 1?
Honestly, it's very confusing to me. I'm just kind of going off on a point guard rant here, but
get used to it.
DSJ must be like the best practice player of all time because he's fooling every single coach. Every single coach is just rolling him out there. So, just last thing I want to say is, at this point, trade Randle for anything, a second-round pick, for overpaid shooter. I mean, I'll take Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles is kind of nice, but I'll take anything. I'll take anything for Randle because it is addition by subtraction. So that's what I got to say.
Not so sure, Kev, but thank you, Kev. I don't know, JLs. You be careful what you wish for in that regard, man, because it could get ugly sometimes. It could get very ugly.
Definitely could get ugly.
Yeah. Listen, the point guard thing is going to be a problem until they address it. That's just what it is. It's been a problem for 20 years. That's just what it is. We've had no stability there, and you can't win without him. Again, when you're in the half court, if you don't have anybody that can make the defense bend, whether that's on the perimeter from the perimeter or from the paint. A dominating big man that has to draw that attention. Like, you're just not going to go anywhere. This is why this team was 29th, 30th in almost every offensive statistical category. It's putrid. It's
There's nobody to respect. It's like you just wait and see what happens, and you pass the ball around and hope for the best, and that's been the offense for the last few years.
I'm done with the DSJ experiment. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize to everyone in the chat. I apologize. My sincerest apologies. I told you it wasn't based off of merit. I'm like the coaches. It's hope. It's all about hope. I'm like Fizz. I'm like Tibbs. It's all about hope and potential with this kid. It's never about anything else. I'm off. I'm going, JLs.
Yeah. I want to be off, but I'm refraining. I'm gonna see more because I already know how this goes. He's gonna score 12 points and he'll be like, "Oh my God, he's back." In the next game, he's gonna score 4, and he's like, "Oh, he's trash." I already know how this goes.
So I apologize.
Refraining.
Please,
I'm just saying, there's no real right answer here, right? So for the people who are killing me for saying start Frank,
there's no right answer. They're all not good enough.
Exactly.
Not good enough. Period.
Rethink your position for killing me.
They're not good enough. Period.
Rethink your position.
Oh yeah. Killian needs a lot of work. That boy needs work. Yeah, it's early, man. He's 19. 19-year-old point guard.
At least he had assists.
Yeah.
He was diming everybody up.
Yeah.
Point guards dime anybody? But I mean, nobody can shoot on our team either, so that's not even a good question. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Long Sunday night, JLs. I sometimes I really hate when the Giants and Knicks play on the same night. Past couple of years, it hasn't ended well for me.
Double suicide.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough to get through a day. Giants got worked by the Cardinals. My fantasy football team got worked. I had the number 1 pick, Jay Ellis. You don't follow football that much. I'm going to go on a little rant for a second. I had the number 1 pick. I had Chris McCaffrey, best pick, best running back in the league. One of the best. Dalvin Cook is definitely up there. He got hurt. I lost him. I had Antonio Gibson, an up-and-comer from the Redskins. He was nice all year. He got hurt. I lost him.
That sounds like some Knicks stuff.
Yeah, and I had Kenny Golladay, a steady, good wide receiver from the Lions. He was hurt. I lost him, and the playoffs was this week, JLs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Then I had Deshaun Watson, who lost damn near every receiver you could imagine, from DeAndre Hopkins early in the offseason to like healthy receivers getting injured. So my team is out.
Jeez.
My football team lost, and the Knicks are who we thought they were. That's a good Sunday. That's a pretty lousy Sunday, bro.
Sunday is not looking nice for us. But next game, CP, you can bounce back game. You never know.
Yeah. Well, for fantasy football, there's no next game. I'm done.
Well,
but, for the Giants are still alive, though. Giants are still good money. But
okay.
Yeah, still looking ugly either way, man. Miguel from New Jersey, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, CP and JLS? What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
Good, bro. How you feeling, man?
Listen, I'm a little depressed because I'm with you, CP, with the Giants and the Knicks. But I heard you earlier say that you're off the DSJ train. But I just wanted to say I know you wanted to give him the keys. I was like, only keys I want to give him is the keys to a Greyhound, and he could take Julius Randle with him. Because let me tell you something. This point guard situation that we have here as Knicks fans. It's horrible. I don't think any of them can play the point the way we need them to play. We have to do something to upgrade it. What do you guys think?
Yes, 1,000%, bro. And hang in there. Thanks for the call, Miguel. Something's going to have to be done, Jay Ellis.
Yeah, man.
When you look into next year's free agency, again, obviously Cade is a talk, right? Or whoever it is in the draft, right? Whatever top 10 point guard you want to tell me right now. I don't know enough about these prospects to know. But whether it's draft, free agency, or trade, they have got to get somebody in here that could be a long-term option. I
feel you, man. I was hoping. I heard Malachi Flynn had a good game, and I'm just like,
yeah, Malachi looked good.
I'm just like, come on. I was so tight. I was like, this is.
Yeah, Theo Maledon looked good. He scored a lot. He didn't assist a lot, but again, you want that off-ball offense.
Yeah.
Theo Maledon dropped 20 in his debut. Cole Anthony looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Halliburton was looking all right. I saw a couple of Halliburton joints. I wasn't all that impressed. But again, we gotta address it, man. We're in trouble.
Yeah, we gotta address it. But you know what, too? We still have to see what Quickly has. Quickly hasn't had enough time to.
Not yet.
So maybe we do have something, but because we had to play DSJ and Frank and do all this, maybe we haven't really got to see what he can do yet. So I'm gonna hold my judgment to see what Quickly can do.
Well, hopefully they make that decision, and not wait till later on in the year, because if these guys don't have it by now, it just move on. We gotta figure it out, man. We gotta figure it out. But yeah, Theo Maledon, salute to everybody in the chat saying Maledon, he looked good. Theo Maledon looked good. LaMelo looked all right.
Yeah,
LaMelo's his passes were silky, man. That boy was flowing. He was flowing in transition. Couldn't find a basket to save his life. But he was definitely orchestrating out there for sure.
Yeah, it's one of those things where our offense still might have looked ugly instead of transition. But it's just pretty. It's just nice to watch.
He was looking smooth.
Yeah, he just looks smooth out there, man. He looks like a basketball savant.
What's Jeremy Lin doing, man? What's Jeremy Lin doing? Let's
Jeremy Lin trying to relive the magic?
Let's call Jeremy Lin up, man. He can't get it.
Call Jeremy Lin and trade for Melo. Let's do that.
What's Linsanity doing these days? He wanted to come back. Call Linsanity up, man. Something. Get it going. All right, let's see who else we got in the chat here. JJ from Brooklyn, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Yo, what's going on, fellas? Couple points, man, on the game. I mean, I like RJ played really well. Just a few too many turnovers, and that layup late in the game that could have cut it to 2. I think that was on Randle, though, because he kind of passed it late, and RJ was, under the hoop, too far under the hoop. But mostly I wanted to talk about Knox and Mitch. It's just frustrating. Mitch, it's the same thing. It's the same stupid fouls. When you're not tall, just put your hands up. That's what they were telling him on the bench, the coaches. Just go straight up. And then Knox, all I hear is people saying he has so much talent, but I'm just like, where is it? When he drives to the hoop, there's he's just going. He's just going straight. There's no he's just going with no purpose. He's not spinning. He's not, it's just wild. And then, they say he's a great shooter, but he's shooting air balls and he just wants to shoot the ball right when he gets it. I think he's I don't know if he's nervous, but, these kids just got to improve, man. And, Toppin's out there, whenever he puts it on the floor, he's losing it. It's just man, I just want these kids to just grow and get better. But I know it's just early in the preseason.
Yeah.
But I'm just a little nervous, I guess, man.
Thanks.
So that's it. Appreciate it, folks. Take it easy.
It's taking everything in me not to dog everybody. Right now. It really is, especially because all the heat I got,
bro.
All the heat I got all last week, especially for the last episode. I know we were talking about Knox DSJ. It's taking every fiber of my being not to unleash. I'm gonna wait.
I just caught wind. I don't know who said it in the chat. I just caught wind. Somebody said Maledon scored 20 in the preseason. It took Frank 3 seasons to score 20 points. Yo, man. Oh, it's rough. It's hard. It's a hard Knicks life, like my boys on the podcast, man. It's a hard Knicks life, Jails.
Sheesh.
Keith Kendrick said, I think Nate Robinson woke up. Yo, I need to be in the chat tonight, man. The chat is live. Yeah, I need to be on the other side of this thing, man.
Oh my god, see if you want to be in the chat, liking all the chat comments.
Yeah, I need to be in the chat, man, talking to the people because that's where all the jokes is at, bro.
For sure, man. The shot. Gregory told me to look out for you. He said, "Look out for you this week. Give you a phone call to make sure you're all right."
Yo, Moutier might be still around. Could we call Moutier up?
I might be in the mood for Moutier.
Somebody call the Tank Commander, man. Tank Commander of 2018. See what he's doing.
I'll drop DSJ for Mood.
Somebody call Moutier up. What's Jared Jack dealing with these days? Oof.
Oh my gosh.
It's ugly right now, man. Isaiah Thomas, he's been campaigning for like 10 months. Nobody call him.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
No, I'm good on him. Nah, he's
come on, Isaiah.
He's washed, bro. He's washed.
Come on, Isaiah.
Let me hear what Josh from San Diego has to say about all this. Josh, what's going on, bro?
CPJ Ellis, what's going on tonight, fellas? How y'all doing?
How you feeling, bro?
All right.
How you doing?
I'm a little bit bummed that the Giants and the Knicks lost, but what else is new? But I just want to make a couple comments, and this roster, like I've been saying since day one, the roster is simply not good enough.
Yeah.
And if we want to talk about having the kids play and leaving the kids out there so they can get beat up every night, this is what we're going to see. Knicks fans had to be expecting that. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
With the so tonight, specifically in tonight's game, the Knicks were down at halftime. And then Thibodeau left the starters in, which are mostly, the vets, the Randles, the Paytons, and everything like that. And they were able to come back in the game and tie the game up. And then when they put the kids in the second unit, they squandered the lead away. And we've seen specifically the Knicks get in half-court sets. Like when they run, they're doing much better. But when they get in half-court sets and the game is slowed down, they don't have anybody that can score the basketball.
Yeah.
So we talk about playing the kids, Knox, DSJ, and Frank, and getting them some more time. But what exactly are they producing? So this is why I was always a proponent of bringing in somebody else, and particularly a trade, bringing in somebody else that can help with the scoring. Because if these guys are not going to produce, why are they here? And I know it's early in the season, and we still have a long season to go. But this is what I've been expecting for the longest time until Leon Rose improves this roster.
That's right. 100% facts. 100% facts, bro. You can't say he's wrong, JLs. He's 100% right.
Yeah, I mean, I was screaming for Kira Lewis for a reason.
Yeah, he's 100% right.
I know we need another guard in here to run this thing because it looks bleak for what we have right now. But it is what it is. You're gonna have to work with what we got.
That's it. Work with
We're
what
gonna
we
have to
got.
trade. We're gonna have to trade for
head
somebody.
Back to that lottery, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, buddy.
Ramon Sessions is not walking through that door, James.
Suggs, he's not.
In the words of Rick Pitino, Ramon Sessions is not walking through that door.
Save us, Ramon.
Ron Baker is not walking through that door.
Bring back Alexis.
Well, yeah, where's Fed? What's Fed dealing with these days? Does Fed want to play some ball? Where's Shane Larkin at these days, man? Shane Larkin was on the same team as Denny. He was on Maccabi. No, was he on Tel Aviv or was he on I don't know if he was on Tel Aviv.
Let's see if Felton still got it, man. Bring back Felton.
Yeah, Rayfeld was looking to get back in the league when we last talked to him. Let's call him up.
Let's call him up.
Yeah, let's call him up. See if Rayfeld wants to try out,
Vetman. Let's go. Vetman Ray.
Rayfeld might be able to do better than what we got right now, man.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a couple more. So to everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. We're still kicking jails. 1,800 live, almost 2,000 live. Let's go. CPJ Ellis, #1 show for the fans, by the fans. Remember, this show is also available in audio podcast format. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Amazon Alexa, everything. You don't have any excuse to miss it. If you guys are new, definitely hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Subscribe to both channels. It's free to do so. It helps us. It helps promote the channels on YouTube. So whenever you come in, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment in the chat. Leave a comment in the video as well, and we'll get back to you guys.
Oh my! Gregory says Felton is somewhere shooting dice in the bathroom.
Nah, man, I'm not accepting no Rayfeld slander, man. That's my guy, JL.
Oh.
That's my guy. Let's go to Harrison from New York. Harrison, what's going on, man?
Hey, CP and JL.
What's going on, man?
Hello?
Yep. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you? How are you?
Yeah, doing good. What do you want to talk about?
So I want to talk a bit about, like, the offensive production down the stretch. Because, I mean, like, we were getting stops. They were stuck at, like, 75 points for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But we just couldn't produce in the half court. And the free throw shooting is huge. You had like 2 minutes left, and Julius and Nerlens got to the line. They went like 1 for 4 from the free throw line. And we talk about RJ and his free throw shooting all the time, but he's the only one hitting free throws down the stretch. It was like a 7-point game. If Randle, Noel, and Bullock with that tech at the end could have hit their free throws, then that would have cut it to like a 1 possession.
Yeah. Yeah, good point, man. And appreciate the call, man. And then again tonight, JLs, they went 17 and 26, 65% from the free throw line. Those are free points.
Yeah, that's the game. That's the difference right there, man.
Can't leave those out there when you struggle to score and you struggle to do everything else well. You got to capitalize when you have opportunities, and they just don't do so. It's a sign of a bad team. And again, it's only preseason, but this is what we saw last year. And more than likely, as Josh said, this is what you're going to see this year.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it. Exactly. Unless somebody has to improve, or some of these shooters have to actually make the shots. Like Reggie Bullock, he's supposed to be a 3-point shooter. You haven't showed it yet. What happened? Come on.
Facts. They're asking for Baron Davis in the chat, man. They're asking for Baron Davis.
Baron Davis, man, I'm scared.
How's that knee, B Diddy? You want to come back?
B Diddy.
Lamar Peters, where are you? You know what I mean? Where are you, Lamar Peters, man?
Yeah. Yo, shout out to SK. He sent a super chat. He says, how did Jay Ellis and CP meet and start doing these post-game live shows? He says, shout out to Fritz.
Shout out to Fritz, man. Yeah, but me and you never even knew each other, bro.
Nah, we didn't.
I didn't know you from a hole in the wall, And I think you were doing the live streams on IG. We were both doing them.
Yeah, we were both doing. Yeah, we were doing post game live streams on Instagram.
We were both doing them solo on IG, and then I just reached out to JL. It's like, yo, let's do the split screen. The split screen technology had just come into Instagram, so I was like, let's do the split screen, bring everybody together, start chopping it up, and then took it up a notch, brought it to YouTube.
Yep.
2 years later, it's #1 show for the fans by the fans, baby.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
hit that
man.
thumbs up button for you boys. The people carry us, JLs. We let the people do the talking here.
Exactly. It was weird, man, because it kind of just happened organically. Like we were both kind of looking for the same thing at the same time. So I was like, I was looking at him like, I want to work with him, and he was looking at me like, I want to work with him too. So it just happened.
No egos, man. Just strength in numbers. That's
pretty
it.
much. That's the thing too. We think similarly too.
This whole thing is just a strength in numbers thing, man. Shout out to the Rhyme Animal JLs. Chuck D is in the chat. Sent us a super chat. KnicksFanTV a super chat, and the Nick of Time show. Super chat. #1 Knicks fan. #1 fan of the show. Salute to Chuck D, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Chuck D for the $5 super chat, man. Salute to you.
Absolutely, man. We had to add Chuck D to our list of interviews, man. Top interviews of the year for sure. But Chuck's like family now. It's a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Chuck's like family.
You don't know me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But for the youngins, man, this is an icon. Chuck D, he's a cultural icon. Not just music, sports, humanities. He's a humanitarian. Put some respect. You gotta put some respect on his name, JLs.
Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who gives a super chat, man, because I'm using the money to grow the team.
Facts.
Go to the equipment. I'm not getting Jordans with it, nothing like that.
yeah. It all goes back. It all goes back to keeping this thing growing, man. Keeping this thing pushing. So, while we on it, let me salute a couple more super chats. The J Caleb show, appreciate it. He says Frank plus Mitch equals 11 fouls. Yeah, it wasn't too disciplined tonight. Mr.
Facts.
Man, super appreciative the super chat. Got you opens. Says get Randle out of here. Ban him from bringing the ball up. Yeah, point forward. Julius is in the building, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, point forward. Julius is in the building, bro. So
I feel like I know this might be hard to. I'm being truthful, and it might not be a popular opinion, but it worked a decent amount of times today. It
wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I thought he missed Frank for a corner three. At one time, but I think it was like first half, so it wasn't too terrible. It wasn't too.
It was the ISOs were the ones were the possessions that really got me head scratching. Where I feel like the ISOs in the post game, it wasn't as smooth, and that's where the most of the problems came from.
Yeah,
for me on the offensive side of the ball.
I agree. Shout out to my guy NBA Draft Junkies in the chat. Rafael Barlow in the chat. Everybody, for your NBA draft needs, you have to follow him. You have to follow my guy Corey Taliba, the Hardwood Herald. These guys eat, sleep, and breathe the NBA draft all year round.
Yeah, man. Shout out to those guys.
Once we get to that time of year, we'll definitely bring it back on. So salute to him.
For For real.
Andrew H in the chat said Chuck D is my hero. Seriously. So salute to Andrew H. Carlos
Salute.
Martinez, Chuck D Hall of Fame and Long Island represent. All Long Island's in here heavy. It was like a Long Island reunion when Alan Hahn came on the show, man. It was
that was a fact. It was like LI bonding here.
LI was in here heavy, man. All of a sudden, people just throwing cities in Long Island in the chat, man. So, yeah, Long Island was in there heavy for sure. Definitely appreciate that.
Yo, shout out to Alex Collins. Says Jay doesn't wear Jordans, he wears Hewins. Alex knows me, man. He knows. Alex been listening to the show.
Yeah.
He knows I condemned Jordan. I was wearing Hewins back in the day and nothing else. Screw you, Jordan.
That's on you, fam. I got a couple here in the closet right now. Waiting to come out of quarantine, man. I still got the 72 and 10s on ice. I still got the Gammas.
Orange and blue.
Ooh.
Can't rock the enemy shoes.
I still got them Gammas. Oof, man. Yeah, I got a couple icy 11s in there, man. Couple joints.
I got Knicks stuff or my stuff.
Yeah. People still calling for point guards in the chat, man. Somebody's Gus is asking for Steve Francis.
Steve.
What is Steve Francis doing right now? Call him up.
Where's Stevie?
Rod Strickland. Does Rod have any gas left in the tank? What do you want to do?
Man. All right.
Chris Duhon. Chris Duhon had a 20 assist game, JLs. Don't sleep.
I know. He can still probably set up the team.
That Duhon David Lee pick and roll was pretty lethal, man. Don't sleep.
I can see him and Obi going to work.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I definitely can see it.
Shout out to Gregory Beal in the chat. He says, love the channel, fellas. Keep it up. I'm 50 years old, of course. Shout out to Chuck D. Of course.
Can we bring up Marty Collins?
Yeah, what's Marty Collins doing these days? Where's Frank Williams, the original Frank? Remember Frank
Williams?
We had a lot of hope for him. That was the first Frank that we were like, oh, he's a defensive stopper.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to help us.
Oof. Man, I used to love Frank Williams.
Yeah, he was all right. I think he got into a little. I think he did like a little bid. He got into a little situation with the law.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he sure did.
Oh man, how did you look at the behind the music or something? Like, what did he?
I forgot, man. I just seen his mugshot on the internet one day. I was like, Frank, what are you doing there, man? What are you?
Oh,
You're
man.
supposed to be in a practice uniform. What's going on? You know?
Wow. Give me back, Frank.
Yeah, man. Couple more calls. Let's go to Jack from Brooklyn. Jack, what's going on?
Yo, what up?
Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on?
Was good. Yo, I just have a few points to get, man. Yo, honestly, man. Yo, what I saw from Mitch tonight, I don't want to see this during the regular season, man. 12 minutes in, man. 5 fouls, man. Yo, man, that's head scratching, man. 5 minutes? 5 fouls, 12 minutes?
Yeah.
Bro, I understand the Patrick Ewing days, like no easy baskets. But, man, yo, come on, man.
Nah, that's
I don't mind Noel is starting, but like I like Noel as a starter technically because he's a little better than Gibson in my perspective, and it actually like shows Mitchell Robinson like it like kind of sort of like clays like what he's going to do because I do not see Mitchell Robinson as a great shooter. Being honest, I'm not trying to knock him up for his Instagram videos or of those 3-point shots he was making and shit like that. I love it. I love it. But I don't think he's really a shooter like that, man. He's like easy little jumpers here and there, man. Yeah. Even though he's not really taking jumpers like that, but he like when he takes them, he's not confident. Like when it's time for him to let it rip, he's not. I really want to see more of Emmanuel quickly though, man. I really do. I want to see what this hype about because I don't really watch college basketball. I really want to see more of Emmanuel quickly. A little bit with Toppin, boy, yo, Toppin, man. I feel like tonight he was not confident.
Yeah, he was out of it. He was out of it.
I heard that what those commentators were saying that he had a chat with Randle. I feel like Julius Randle trying to fuck him up.
Oh, easy, fam, easy, Jack, easy. This is a family show. Whoa, Jay Ellis.
Change the rating on YouTube.
Yeah, I gave him overtime, and then he took it. You know, he ran off the road with us, man.
Mm-hmm. He went ISO Randall on us.
He went ISO Julius on us, man. People, this is a family show.
He's doing good. He was doing good. He was passing to the corner, and then he went ISO and turned the ball over.
Only the guests could curse. We try to keep it a family show, man. We want the kids to watch and see what's going on with the team. You know, we welcome the kids, man. Damn, my guy Jack. and then he took like 10 years to get to the point. He was like, "Hello," we're like, "Hello, hey, how you doing? Good, how you doing? Yo, what's good?" Then he was like, I mean, it took my man 5 minutes to get to the point.
I mean, he's trying to get used to the
he's trying to get used to the flow. Yeah, I'm just messing with you, Jack. Trust me, I'm just messing with you, man.
We just messing with you though. This is a joke. This is all jokes.
Listen, this is gonna be a long year for the Knicks. We gotta have fun. We gotta joke. We gotta do Battle of the Fans. We gotta do something to cut in some sort of like, you know, levity and humor in here, because
absolutely,
if it's just gonna be basketball, you know, it's gonna be a long year, man. So let's just have some fun.
Pretty much.
But yeah, wasn't the most disciplined game for Mitch tonight, you know. That's for sure.
Man. He had the opportunity to shoot the ball. I don't know if it's still a Mitch thing or a them thing not want him to shoot, but you know, there was times when he was on the floor and they were doubling the post. That was your opportunity to pull him, but he never pulled them.
Yeah.
So
working
on it in the off season with your boys. Let them fly.
Let it fly. Let it fly, Mitch. Let's hear from Jay from Florida, man. Jay, what's going on?
For the fans, by the fans. What's good, fellas?
What's going on?
How you feeling, my dude? What's going on?
I'm telling you, man, I'm chilling, bro. Chilling. I keep telling you, Mitch is an idea, bro. All that talk all summer. Yeah, I'm gonna let it fly. I'm gonna shoot it. You was wide open. Work put a tweet on Twitter showing Mitch 10 feet wide open, then shoot the ball. Like, come on, Mitch.
Yeah.
Shoot the ball, bro. Show us what you've been working on. Not working at the wide with your man, right? DSJ, bro. DSJ in the pick and roll is atrocious, bro. We're not going to see Obi's real potential without a real point guard, right?
Until we get a point guard.
Ain't no stat without Nash the first 10 years.
Yeah.
Nash developed stats. So to see Obi in his best potential, we're going to need a real point guard. If you see a couple times they try to run the pick and roll from the 3-point line with Obi, like, come on, bro. DSJ, penetrate, get in the lane, and then you swing to Obi. You got to open it up for Obi. You can't create. He's a big. He can't create by himself. He needs a point guard to set him up. See, I was trying to go pull up on Knox at the park because Knox, his head is never in the game. You know what I'm saying? He's a kid. That's why I want to go and yell at Knox because he's never, ever in the game, man. It's going to be a long year, fellas. I keep telling y'all, fade for Cade. That's our only hope. We need a real point guard. We need a real floor general. We got to get something this draft. Got to, because we ain't getting no free agents. You got to fade for Cade or Suggs or somebody in this 2021 draft.
Need it, bro. Tank that thing away, bro. And listen, it is what it is. They're not going to be good enough, period. They're going to be good. They're going to be the same team. As Jay said, Obi's not going to get activated until you get a real point guard in here, JLs. That's just facts.
Exactly.
It is facts.
You just hoping that, you know, DSJ and DeAndre Jordan, they had a chemistry back in the day when it was in Dallas. You thought maybe there could be something there on the pick and roll with the lob.
Yeah.
But it just never manifested here with DSJ. Hopefully it does at some point. I'm trying not to bury it. I'm trying my hardest not to overreact, CP.
I hear you, man.
I'm asleep on it. I'm asleep on it. I'm asleep. Wait till next game.
It is what it is, man. Last call of the night. Let's go to Billy from the Bronx and wrap this up. Billy, how you feeling?
Yeah, how you doing, CP? How you doing, Jay Ellis, man? I'm a real big fan of you guys. Listen, one thing that I noticed from the game from tonight, is it me, or did it come to a point where Burke and RJ were working together to the point where we got to give credit to the shots that Burke hit that opened RJ's game today? And if that's something that we're going to look forward to, I could see Burke getting at least an extension for 1 or 2 years. That's one. Second, if Tibbs would have put Peyton and brought him in with the second unit, I guarantee that the second unit would have looked much better with Peyton running that unit and organizing that unit, because they were running like a snake without a head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because DSJ didn't. DSJ was ineffective. DSJ was ineffective. Appreciate it, Billy. You know, it all trickles down, JLs. It all trickles down from Obi's game to Kev's game. That's why I said even last year, I always wanted to see Peyton running and get Kev organized. And get I wanted to see Peyton and Kev in the same lineups. Because there's just there's no organization there. You know, it's helter-skelter ball. That's what you had in the second half in particular. And it's just not good. It's just not good, bro.
Now I understand, man. It would help for the second unit to have some structure, so they really know what it feels like to play organized basketball, and some having a legitimate point guard to help run your offense can help Obi and Knox develop, which is why we was looking for a point guard so heavy this season.
That's a fact. That is a fact, JLs, but they will have an opportunity to redeem themselves on, what's today, the 13th? The 16th. Wednesday night, JLs.
Okay.
MSG. It's the New York Knicks. Obi and the Knicks taking on our old friend Damian Dotson, who looked good last night. Free Dot. Dot has been freed. Him and Okoro got a little two-man game going. Okoro had a nice coming out party last night. And Dot's looking for revenge, JLs. We got to shut that down.
Points, man. Dotson 12 points. We had a qualifying offer for this man.
Yeah.
Didn't cost anything to keep him, and we let him go.
Yeah.
Still tight. I'm tight.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, you bring in Burks is a better player. I mean, you bring in Burks, and as Billy said, as I've been saying, I put Burks in my ideal lineup with RJ. I think you're going to see that combo. I don't know what the rest is going to look like, but you're definitely going to see that Burks and RJ combo. You need his skill set. You know, people in the chat talk about it's just Burks. It's the Knicks. We're one of the worst teams in the league. Anybody like that comes in there an immediate upgrade because the talent on this team stinks. That's why people think you overrate Burks. No, you don't overrate Burks. He's better than half the players on this team. He's probably the second best player on the team.
No, I definitely agree with you, CP. I feel like, and I said this on my own show, I feel like Alec Burks is like a really sneaky good signing, an underrated signing, guy who averaged 15 points a game. And this guy's averaging 50 points a game who's going for like, 15 million, 18 million, and we got him for 5. So I'm very happy with Burks for sure. I'm just a Dotson fan. I know he didn't get a fair shot on this team. And I know he's going to produce somewhere else when he gets the minutes. So that's why I'm like, shaking my head right now.
I dig it.
It's fine.
All right, man. Let's get out of here, bro. Yeah, go ahead. Sign out.
Oh, all right, cool. So you know what? You know the deal is. Shout out to everybody who just subscribed. Oh, shout out to let me hit this super chat real quick before I forget. SK sends in the super chat says, "You guys set the standard for working together to build up better things for the rest of the Knicks Twitter tube. Knicks need to get there together." Shout out to you, SK, for super chat. Definitely subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/NickOfTime Show. We drop episodes every week with my guy Ryan G and guest, so definitely check that out. Also check out the blog at thenickofttimeshow.com. We'll be updating the blogs very, very soon, so definitely watch out for that. Also check us on all social media. That is the KOT Show on Twitter, the Nick of Time Show on Facebook, and also catch us on Instagram as well, and catch the merch as well. I haven't designed any new merch in a minute, but when I get some time, I'll put some out. That's all. Back to you, CP.
Yes, sir. Great job, JL. See you on Wednesday night.
Yes, sir.
And salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Let's get it up to 1,000 likes right now. We're at 700, 1,400 in the chat. Let everybody hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button on the way out of here. We appreciate all the support. Still, win, lose, or draw. #1 show for the fans, by the fans. Remember, audio podcast format is your wave. If you can't watch on YouTube, support us. As JL said, you can get merch on KnicksFanTV right below you wherever you're watching. And yeah, man, we definitely appreciate it. As I said, we appreciate all the super chats. If you can't do that, you could always share these videos. Very important to promote us. Hit the like button, comment. It all tells YouTube that this is the #1 show for the fans, by the fans. So continue to do that, and we'll continue to grow. Let me shout out some more super chats before I get out of here, JLs. Kurt Cobain always sends us a super chat from heaven, bro. Let's trade DSJ for a ham and cheese sandwich. So he's not having it. He's not having it. Gotta Be Legend says, start Frank, Austin when healthy, Burks, RJ, OB, and Noel. Randle 6-man. Randle is not a starter at the trade deadline. Trade at the deadline. Salute CP and JLs.
Let's see who we getting, man. Who we getting for a Randle trade? Though?
Who knows?
Ideally, we want a point guard, but are we gonna be able to get a point guard for Randle? Man?
Who knows? I'm not sure at this moment. Shout out to Taps Temple. JL sends us a $5 Australian super chat. He says he's been following since the beginning. New Jersey representing from Australia. The Peyton Randle turnover and brick machine must stop. He's campaigning right now. JL it must end. Hey, can't say he's wrong. Alan Berman, who's been a staunch Julius hater. He says, in Julius' defense, it's hard to find open defenders when you're barrel rolling into defenders with your head between your cheeks. Trade him for anyone shooting over 40 from 3.
Oh my God. That sounds like a Buddy Hill. That sounds like a Buddy Hill trade to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a Buddy Hill trade. Christopher Allen, appreciate it, Christopher. Ed Paula says it's a disservice having Knox and Obi playing with DSJ at point. DSJ runs the wrong way and picks up his dribble too much. Yeah, he was picking up his dribble a ton first half. Bro. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's how I got in trouble.
I'm like, why are you giving the ball to Kev? What's Kev supposed to do? You're the point guard. Yeah, I was confused what DSJ was doing, man.
He was confused too, and so was the coach.
Yeah. Sheesh.
So much so they was like, put Frank in, let's go.
Yeah.
On this point. He's like,
Big J says Randle is not ideal, but the Knicks need him for now. RJ can't do it alone. That's it, man. This is the pieces that we have. Yeah.
Exactly. It hurts, CP. Like he didn't have the greatest game.
Yeah.
But he had some type of impact. So it's just like, bro,
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You trade him, this team might not score 80 points.
That's a fade for Cade.
Yeah, that's a fade for Cade for sure. The J. Caleb Show, Moutier's a free agent. First Lady of Sports says Frank can play shooting guard or small forward. DSJ needs to be traded tomorrow. Michael Aaron says the point guard experiment is over. Throw some fresh Pumas on Clyde and get him on the court.
Let's go, Clyde.
Facts.
Rich
Harris says Knicks need to stop making a rebuild harder than it really is by playing mediocre vets over their own draft picks. Well, you saw what the draft picks did tonight. It wasn't too impressive either. So I think Tibbs is going to stick with the vets. Reggie Jones, thanks for the super chat. $10 super chat, JLs. Greedo Jackson says, Mavs fan here. Love your show. Will follow the Knicks. Greedo, we're converting people here, JLs.
Whoa. A Mavs fan?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Greedo, Porzingis is a snake, man. Come to the orange and blue. We're here for you, man.
Don't trust that guy.
Don't trust him. Those people in Dallas are no good, man. Don't trust them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. They get those weird high top fades and stuff, man. Yeah, don't trust them. Marvelous Adrian, appreciate it. Marvelous Adrian. All right, JLs. We out of here, man. Thanks for all the mods. Have a great week, productive week, people.
Yeah, man.
Wednesday night.